Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. We're talking Olight because it's Happy Halloween Olight sale, which means they've got deals so good they're scary. I'm a dad. I can use dad puns if I like. We got to start off talking with the Arkfeld Pro. This is, I've said before, the Arkfeld was the perfect EDC light. I could be wrong. This one, so the first Arkfeld had the flashlight combined with a laser. The second one that I got that I really loved has the flashlight combined with a UV light. This one has all three. It's slightly bigger battery, slightly bigger everything. I got big mitts. It doesn't really bother me, the size. Maybe it'll bother you. I don't know, but you press once on the, we go on the flashlight, let me turn it off. You press once and you get the low light kind of beam, all right? Actually, that's not even it. Let me press and hold there. There we go. There's the moonlight setting. This is great, makes a great inspection light, okay? Press and hold, and it gets you the regular flashlight. You can go through different, hold on, let me go. There we go. Press and hold, and you can go through different steps on that. But you double tap, and it goes into turbo mode, which is ridiculously bright. Look at this. I got all the lights on in my shop, and you can still see how bright that flashlight is, all right? Now, the other thing is we got a laser on here. So I flip it over, and I got the laser, and you can see that there. We can shine all stuff. Let's see if we can hit the Husqvarna back there. There it is on the Husky. I can say, like, hey, look at that flex circ saw right there. Trying to do this reversed is kind of difficult because I'm looking at my monitor trying to do it over my shoulder. Anyway, and then of course it still has the UV light, which is awesome for finding all sorts of stuff, nasty little, buggers and whatnot. It can be used for some sterilization. It's probably bright enough to do that. I've used it for curing super glue quick and stuff like that. I absolutely love this. I can't say enough, but this is now my new favorite EDC flashlight. But let's see what else they've got here. Magnet trying to grab the other one. Let's see here. We got all the other standard flashlights. There's a bunch of stuff that they talk about. Of course, I'm a big fan of, they got the little one with the right angle. That's my favorite. I really love this style here because you can take it with the double clip on it, and I can put it even on my Western style hat. I can put it up there and use it as a headlamp. These are my go-to. All right. Of course, we have I think it's called the Baton 3, and here we got this with the battery capacity. This will charge it 3.5 times, so you just pop it in there, and then you can also charge it through a USB-C if you don't have one of the little round magnetic ones with you. This is just some of the other stuff that I have lying around, other little inspection lights and stuff. And then, of course, we have to talk about Oknife, all right? So they sent me, a while back, they've sent me a few of the Oknifes. They sent me this one. I thought it was okay. I was like, man, it's all right. There's nothing to write home about. They sent me this one. I didn't like it at first. I took it on a 2-week road trip, and I have to say it's become one of my favorite little quick utility knives. The point on this makes it great. It works as a paring knife for cutting out little details. I can get in there, hold it pen style, and get in there, really get kind of like scalpel like in on stuff. The surface, I didn't like the surface originally on the knife. It's micarta, and it almost felt like denim. I mean, it's a type of cloth. But once it's worn in, I like it. It's a soft feel. It doesn't feel as fuzzy as it used to feel. It's one of my favorite knives now. Not light's nice. But let's talk about their other website, which is OBuy. All right, now OBuy, I'm going to show you these websites in just a second, and maybe they have it on the Olight one also. We have the Oknife. This is the tactical hatchet here. I don't remember what they call this thing. Awesome is what they call it. Look at this thing. This is up against my paw there. You can see it. I'm not a big fan of this down here, the pry bar. I don't need a pry bar in the end of my hatchet, but it's got a nice little hammer there for hammering in tent spikes and stuff like that. And it's bolted on. Well, a lot of people don't realize. Some people make some comments like this, this is going to be soft because if it's got a hammer. No. So this part here is bolted on. So it's it's replaceable, first of all. And it's a different metal than this. Nice edge on this. This is a great little hatchet, great little scales on this. I like the orange. If I'm digging around, I'm looking for it. I see that bright orange. I'm like, okay, there it is. It's either that or the Husqvarna, right? All right, next we got the O-Lantern here. Now, the O-Lantern, this thing is phenomenal. First of all, you got the light here. This is the new one. So at its brightest, it's going to use these lights up underneath. But if you want to go down for more of a mood lighting, you switch down and then it converts to these faux filaments here. And I say faux because it's not actually, a lighting filament, but it gives you that ambient light that's nice. And not only is this a good looking lantern, it's also a Bluetooth speaker, and you can pair with other speakers, and then you only connect to one speaker, then automatically links to the other speaker to give you more sound. That is incredible. Battery built in, all that kind of stuff. You got all the controls up top. You got mounting points on the bottom for a tripod mount. Of course, you can also then just hang it by its hook. This is a good looking unit. I really enjoy this. But the one I wanted to save for this, and I said I would, is the new one. This is back on the Obuy. This is their Sheepdog Series 8-inch chef's knife. Let's open this up. Let's take a look. I haven't taken a look at it yet. I wanted to give a live-ish reaction to you. This is going to be uncut. You're going to see me open this for the first time. For those of you who don't know, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to chef's knife. I'm not an expert by any means, but I do know more than the average bear, as it were. I do a good bit of cooking, mostly outdoor kind of cooking kind of stuff. I have some high-end knives, and I splurge a little bit on them. And you could probably get by with cheaper knives. But, I mean, I've got, like, some Wusthof, and I've got some Henkel, and what's the other one? Schoen. I got a Schoen knife. And, yeah, I spend too much on knives. Kitchen knives, mind you. I spend too much... I spend too much on regular knives, too. So, all right, let's open this up. All right, there's the top box. We can see that right here. We got a little foam in there. Little, hey, instructions, something. We don't need that. All right, desiccant packet. I always save those, throw them in my shop drawers every so often. Anyway, let's take a look in here. We got a nice foam insert. There's a felt cover box here. This is good looking. I was not expecting that. All right, that's decent. Not the highest end that I've seen, but that's decent. I'm liking the sheath on this. Like the feel of, oh, there's a nice grain to that handle. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, first impressions here, just out of the box. First of all, this is cool, like this. Good profile on the knife. Nice profile. Very, I would consider it a traditional European kind of style for a chef's knife. It says Ormake Sheepdog on this side. You can see that there. Let me see if let me put my spectacles on. Make sure I'm not missing any of the details on the blade. Looks like 14C28N A06200 NSF. Interesting grain on the knife there. It's got a standard looking edge on it. On the back side, let's see what we got here. A little logo Sheepdog knife. Now the handle itself, now it's a full tang. It goes all the way through there. You can see it. This is, I want to say I like this, but I'm going to tell you something. This is slippery. Super slippery. I would have to wear gloves using this knife because everything about it feels great. Maybe, I'm going to see, maybe it's got like some sort of wax on it from the factory. And once you wash it or something, it won't feel the same way. Let me dry that off there. So as you saw, very technical. I just kind of spit on that part right there, rubbed it down. I want to see like if it goes through if I wash it a bunch and get in kind of like, because I could see them putting some sort of oil or something. I don't feel it. It does feel like there's a coating on this. And maybe they did that to prevent rust and stuff while shipping. Because you never know how long something's going to sit in a box or where it's going to sit in a box and that sort of thing. And you can say, well, the box is plastic sealed. That stuff gets nicked all the time. So you can't expect that to be completely waterproof. I can't say for sure. It feels to me like if I washed it and used it some, it would it would be less slick. I guess maybe check in for the next sale when we cover it. I'll let you know what I think. First impressions are, I love the profile on it. It's a good looking blade. I can't wait to cook with it, but I'm going to have to figure out what to do about this handle if I need to do anything other than just wash it to get that coating off of it, because it does feel very slippery. Like I'm nervous holding it. It's so slippery. Sorry about that, Oknife. I mean, but again, I mean, if you work with gloves, it's not going to be an issue. And we'll see here. Again, the one part that I did kind of wipe down does not feel as slippery, but it doesn't also feel like a really firm grip either. I'm going to have to figure something out. We'll follow up on this. Anyway, let's talk about what's on the website real quick, okay? So again, sale starts tonight. This is Tuesday, the 24th, I think. I'm losing days of the week here, so let me make sure. Tuesday the 24th. Okay, I got it. Happy Halloween, up to 40% off. We're going to have links and coupon codes and everything down below. Basically, ton of stuff is on sale, and if it's not on sale, then I've got a coupon code you can use that will make it on sale. So everything is going to be on sale, basically. There's the Olight Pro there in the different colors. I'm not a fan. I can only call it like zombie blood or whatever that is. I like the orange. It's the same orange as my Baton 3 one, this one. I like that orange. It's easy to see. The black is nice. I know, I mean, it looks sharp, right? And if I was carrying it someplace I wanted somebody to see it, maybe I'd go with the black. But honestly, the black's going to be hard to find when I need it. The Baton 3, this is the Warrior Nano, my bad. Oh, wow, the Warrior Nano. So this is, I think I've got a Warrior over here. I'm looking for one. I think this is a version of the Warrior here I say it's a version because it's like their Windwalker version, but it's got the same kind of beveled top as that. Not that you're ever going to use that. I never really got into that whole thing with you're going to use the flashlight for self-defense and get in there and grind it into somebody. I'd rather use the chef's knife or the axe or a 9mm for self-defense. But that's just me. Anyway, let's keep going here. There's the Warrior. They got a bunch of combo sets. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, the more you buy, the more you save. There's the basic O lantern. I have the basic O lantern. It's awesome. I really like it. I do have to say, I like the profile even better on the one with the speaker. It really gives more of that old school, the old Coleman kind of vibes. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. The O bulb here. I don't know if you saw it on the front. That's the standard. Oh no, it's the O bulb Pro, and this is the O bulb Plus. And they have the regular O bulb and a bunch of other stuff. And the lights that go on the as we like to call them, powder actuated devices, aka long distance paper punchers. We're on YouTube. I use them all the time. And I really enjoy them. In fact, I believe I have the Valkyrie right there. So, let's see here. Again here we go. Look at this. The Roboto 3 EDC pocket tool. So you're getting the, I think it's the basic arc feld with the flashlight there. That's a nice combo. Anyway, I'll let you go through it. There's a ton of combos and stuff you can find. You can also jump over to the O-Buy store. I'll have links to everything over there. Here's where you can find the hatchet. You can find some of the Oknife stuff. They have a lot more things. They have the walking poles. Check out my friend over at Doc over at Last Best Tool. He just did a video about the walking poles. Looks really cool. He's another Montanan. We got to support the Montana creators group, right? Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I got to tell you, Olight, it's one of these brands. A lot of people don't understand this. This is a brand that I was like, I'm not sure about. And you guys reached out to me and was like, you gotta start covering this because they make great stuff. If there's other brands like that you think that people should be talking about and they're not, let me know. I'll be happy to take a look at them and see if it's something we want to cover here. But anyway, I'll put links to everything down below. Go and check it out. We're a big fan of Olight. been happy with almost everything they make. I'm not saying that they're perfect, but for the bang for the buck, they're pretty darn good. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.